Good afternoon, everybody. Honorable Justice Swatantra Kumar of Supreme Court, dignitaries on the dais, dignitaries of the dais, and the young participants. The 3 days World Coal and Oil and Gas Conference, 3 days it has gone systematically, and it has touched a voluminous subjects, very complicated subject at this juncture the world is facing, and also India is facing. India is facing much more because of our population, and where we are struggling for more development for the future generation. It's a very big subject of talking about energy and related problems. And there are learned speakers, they have come and delivered talks, discussed. The young participants, they have also understood the various aspects much better. There are various forums in the country which are discussing these subjects, including the former chairman, directors of oil and gas companies. We are all participating in certain discussions. We are also giving our ideas. With these few words, friends, I want to mention one person here. You should all give applause to him, Dr. Anil Garg, who is I know him from the days of ONGC when he first started one conference there in ONGC. And after his coming over, and he got this idea, and he is doing for the last a decade now. And it needs tremendous efforts, time to do this conference. So he has been doing, so I would like to mention his name. I feel personally delighted that Anil Garg is doing the job with the help of all of you. Now, I have got important responsibility to give a declaration of 10th World Coal Congress 2020, World Future Fuel Summit 2020. The declaration says like this: the 10th World Coal Congress 2020 and the World Future Fuel Summit 2020 were jointly held at New Delhi, India, through February 15-17, 2020, with participation from national, international delegates from 10 countries. The theme of the 10th World Coal Congress was Petroleum, Coal, Gas, Innovation and Technology for a Green Energy Transition. And the theme of the World Future Fuel Summit 2020 was Sustainable Future Fuel for Global Climate Change Challenges. The participants deliberated on 15 sub-themes spread over 3 days. Both events were inaugurated by Shri Dharmendra Pradhan, Honorable Union Cabinet Minister of Petroleum, Natural Gas and Steel, Government of India. The Congress took stock of the global challenges of meeting the energy needs, the attainment of sustainable development goals of the United Nations, challenges of climate change and air quality, and the economic well-being of the developing economies. The energy sector encompasses the production of electricity as well as the ready and affordable availability of the fuels for mobility. Cleaner power, cleaner fuels, and sustainability would lead future growth. In the pursuit of this goal, besides cleaning up the fuels, ready availability of cheaper finance, appropriate skill development, and gender issues needed to be addressed. The energy mix of the future will contain a large contribution from fossil fuels For 2 to 3 decades, the envisaged energy transition will have to be equitable. Employment is a major thrust area in developing countries, and the educational and vocational streams will have to keep pace with emerging technologies. Closer coordination between industry and academia, decentralization of facilities, and proactive encouragement towards gender empowerment and equality are imperative. The following thrust areas have emerged. Heli power systems through ultra supercritical USC advanced USC power plants fitted with modern emission control devices and CCS, CCUS technologies will be the future for coal combustion. Coal to gas, coal to liquid, and coal to chemicals should be the new thrust areas for the coal industry. Appropriate financing should be organized through clean energy cesses. Disruptive new technologies are emerging both for power generation and automotive fuels. The recent drop in the tariff of renewable energy and stoppage technologies will heighten the need to clean up existing fossil fuel technologies for their own sustainability. Number 3, the emergence of new biofuels will help in decarbonization of the global economy. These technologies need to be encouraged in the developing countries. 4, cheaper finance for clean energy projects will make them viable commercially. Otherwise, they will not be able to compete with the established energy and fuel industry. Number 5, to overcome the hardship of small and decentralized projects, appropriate finance portfolio models are necessary, particularly in developed countries. Number 6, a merit criteria to be developed for the desirable energy establishments of the future so that special concessional credit is available for new ventures. Research and development in such areas has to be actively encouraged by the governments. Number 7, biofuels could create more jobs across geographies than traditional fuels. Number 8, integrated energy systems will need to be developed depending upon resource availability and skilled manpower. An authentic database of resources, natural as well as human, will be essential for effective planning and coordination. Number 9, technology transfer to developing and emerging economies will facilitate a smoother, faster, and less painful energy transition. Number 10, energy storage and balancing projects will need to be actively promoted. Number 11, for all energy projects, the complete value chain, including the environmental as well as food chain, will need more innovative management. The Congress and the summit appealed to the captains and developers of the energy sector to evangelize the clean energy movement for a cleaner, healthier, and sustainable future. Friends, this is the declaration after 3 days deliberation. This is signed by all our whom you are seeing here. These are the experts. So it is my pleasure that I have given the declaration to all of you for your information. Thank you very much.